G'day YouTube viewers. I started to do a spark plug change yesterday afternoon on the LS1, my HSV LS1 VT Commodore, 250 kilowatt LS1 engine, same as what's used in the Camaros and Firebirds and Corvettes in the States. I started doing it, got a little bit sidetracked, so I figured I'm commencing Ian today, so I'll show you just what we were doing, so you've got an idea. So I've already got a couple of the new spark plugs on and leads in, but I will go through how to remove them with you. So this is the old lead. They've got steel heat boots on them, which can be quite hard to pull out, so I'll show you how hard they are when we go around the other side. And also that's the spark plug that came out of the engine. As you can see, it's got a significant reduced electrode there, so it's got a massive gap. These are the spark plugs that I'm replacing it with, which are the NGK laser platinums, PZT R5A15 looks like the number, and replacing them with Bosch Motorsport ignition leads, which I happen to have the box handy somewhere there, if you can see them. So man, doing all this a bit one-handed. So you can see, what I like about the Bosch ones is that they come with the replacement heat shield, which a lot of the leads don't, and you have to try and reuse the old ones, which can be a bit of a pain because you can some people often damage them when they remove them. So anyway, we're going to give this a go. And these are the two back cylinders on the driver's side. I have already changed the spark plug down in here, but it was quite hard to get out because of the clearance there between the brake cylinder. So I got it out just with a 3/8 ratchet drive and an extension and a spark plug socket. Now the next one is the one that I'm having trouble with because I don't seem to have an extension short enough. I've finally got this lead off, which is quite hard, before I turn the video on, so I'm sorry about that. But I'm going to try and remove this one now, so we'll see how we go. Okay, I actually managed to get my normal socket and ratchet on there, so with the normal extension, and it's starting to come. It's turning to the left, and slowly, be a bugger. Just got to be patient, just wind them out. Here we are with that, eh? It's going to come out pretty easy, this one. And there we go. So there's another well-used plug. I'll chuck in the new one, find the hole, which can sometimes be a problem. By the way, I'm not a mechanic. I really don't even know what I'm doing. But I can't afford to get my car serviced. It just costs me so much. And when I have taken it to mechanics, they've often charged me for shit that they didn't do. Pisses me off. The other way. Seem to be in something. Very important you don't cross thread these too, which so sometimes easier said than done. I just generally wind it in the socket with my fingers till it's kind of nipped up, and I tighten it up with the ratchet. Okay, so we're on the other side now, and just looking, this is really close to the side of the engine bay. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to get the leverage I want in some of these. But we'll give it a go. So the first one, basically you just get in there and yank like anything. Okay, got one end off. That was the easy end. And that came off. So you see that. And now we'll just get to the spark plug. And I'm just using a 3/8 ratchet with a 16mm or 5/8 spark plug socket. Just going to try and get it in there. Quite tight on this side. Not sure if my extension is going to be too long actually. Bit hard one-handed, I may have to. Oh, here we go. I'll be able to get it on there. I just realised I've got to turn the old ratchet around. Left. Yep. Like I say, these are really long threads on these plugs. So now it's loose, I've just put the socket on it. I'm just winding it out by hand with the socket. And there she is. Another beautifully worn spark plug. So I'm just tightening up the new plug. Just nip them up till they're nice and sort of firm without craziness. And getting this off. Okay. Now we'll chuck the new lead on. So you just got to make sure that you get that spring evenly over the spark plug. Push it down until you feel that part connect. Try and position it so your lead's going to point up the right way to the coil. So I don't even know if I'm on that. Sort of feels like I am. So no, I suppose when I start it. And there you go. Okay. So really, you know, the next three are just repeats of that process. Excuse the stick I used to hold up the bonnet. We'll be doing a video on how to replace the gas struts very soon. So I'll just continue on with those and we shall show you the finished product. Alright, after much swearing and cursing and bloody knuckles, I've got all the leads on, all the new plugs in, so that's very good for me. First time I've tried it on this thing, and I think it's all gone okay. So just, you know, a few pointers. The spark plug things are very hard to pull off. These things can be. Just keep yanking on them, they will come off. Clearance at the rear is quite tight, but you'll do it, no problem. You don't need special tools. You just got to sort of slide in there and do it. And the tools, here we go. Here's the leftovers. So there's the old leads, the old GM style, whatever they are. They're old. The old plugs, which really had seen better days. And the tools, which is all we used, was just a 3/8 ratchet drive and short extension and a spark plug socket. So I hope that's given you budding backyard mechanics a bit of an idea if you want to save some money and do the job yourself rather than going to a workshop. That's about all you can hope for.